Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a splendid day I bid to the honorable judges. My name is Aizina binti Zamzredi, and my teammates are Iman Najwa, Karen Akma, Alia Nabiha, and Muhammad Amin. We are from Bukit Rangin Secondary School, Kuantan, Pahang. And today, we are going to introduce you our innovation project that is called Plantypost Smart Compost Fertilizer. To start off, Plantypost is a combination of hay, sawdust, dried leaves, soil, and PISTIA. Plantypost also provides a very effective and low-cost way to increase the nutrient content in the soil and to retain moisture. Plantypost will enhance the plants to grow healthily. One of our objectives is to determine the potential of the mixture hay, sawdust, dried leaves, soil, and PISTIA. It is also to remove the white spot, or the known as fungus, from the surface of the botanical specifically.
The problem nowadays is the usage of chemical fertilizer has been used up until now and been increased every single day. It is also sold with very expensive costs. But little that people knows that chemical fertilizer have many bad consequences because it can affect soil fertility and increase acidic level of soil. They can reduce the plant growth as it contains a lot of hazardous materials. Acidic soil effects can decrease the availability of plant nutrients and can inhibit the survival of useful bacteria. Because of that, we have invented an eco-friendly fertilizer to help soil increase its fertility and also brings many benefits for plant growth without using any chemical substances.
Bunches of PISTIA were picked up from water by hand and spread immediately without drying it on a rectangular container. PISTIA rapidly decompose to form a loose and lightweight organic material that is too light for it to decompose well. To be dense enough for composting it, it needs to be blended. After the roots are blended, arrange them in a large container according to 1 meter times 0.5 meter layer by layer. Every layer contains with soil at the bottom, followed by dried leaves, PISTIA, and sawdust at the top. The container then wrapped and bagged using used paper box in order to maintain the moisture of the mixture. Generally, the composting process takes about 3 to 4 months from initiation to maturation, and including 4 to 5 turns, 1 to 2 weeks apart, and curing time. The compost needs to be watered once a week. After a month, the compost needs to be mixed thoroughly weekly. During the process, interval excess water was slowly lost with corresponding rise in temperature and growth of fungus. Fermentation proceeded fairly rapidly, and the heat sank down to half the former level into a damp moist mass.
So I will explain the novelty of this product. Plantypost is very among compost fertilizer in Malaysia because it was made from PISTIA plant. PISTIA is kind of plant that ignored and disliked by farmer because of its effect on the aquatic ecosystem. The presence of PISTIA in the ecosystem had decreased the underwater oxygen rate and also sunlight.
Provide various benefits to the user. To start off, it is low cost but has a high impact by adding nutrients to the soil such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and carbon that are used by plants for growth and photosynthesis. Plantypost also help to reduce the amount of landfill waste because the compost organic material process is a lot slower. Lastly, Plantypost is definitely great for the environment because it is healthier and not relying on factory-made fertilizer and chemicals. For the society, Plantypost helps to reduce methane production and leachate formation in landfills by diverting organic for composting. It also prevents pollutants in stormwater runoff from reaching water resources and protects groundwater quality.
We had conducted several surveys on Plantypost product to obtain the response from people towards our product. Most of them agreed to choose Plantypost as a fertilizer for their plant because Plantypost enhance the ability of plant and other vegetables to stand up to common disease and may improve their nutrition too. Plantypost also helps the soil retain moisture through composting will enhance the garden's ability to grow healthy plant while reducing the volume of trash.
The use of compost fertilizer should be encouraged among farmers in every country. This is important to ensure the fertility of our agricultural land continues to be maintained and improved. Plantypost compost is able to increase soil fertility, improve soil structure, and encourage to increase the population of microorganisms as well as improve the soil's ability to store water. The use of Plantypost compost is also able to help farmers get quality fertilizer at a lower price. In addition to acting as an effective fertilizer, the production of Plantypost compost also contributes to reducing greenhouse gas production and reducing the amount of waste dumped. Let us all support the use of compost as a substitute for chemical fertilizers in order to preserve our environmental sustainability.
Press